I'm no crystal gazer, but I can tell you the truth about your baldness, which no one else can. Like yesterday, a 22-year-old sits across me, eyes filled with a mix of hope and trepidation, and asks, "Doc, how bald am I going to get?" If I only had a crystal ball. Hair loss, my young friend, is not an exact science. It's more like predicting the stock market. Trends do exist, but unexpected crashes, and in your case shedding, can occur. Now let's pack the intricacies of your hairy or hairless future, shall we? The first step in this clairvoyant exercise is to take a long, hard look at your family tree, particularly the upper branches. If your father, uncles, or grandfather have shimmering, follicle-free domes, chances are you might be heading in the same direction. Genetic dice were rolled out the moment you were conceived. And while some men win the hair lottery, others end up with a receding balance in their hair account. But hold on, this isn't just about your dad's scalp. Your maternal grandfather's hairline is just as important, if not more. Because in many cases, androgenic alopecia follows a maternal inheritance pattern, and some say in 80% of the cases. So before asking me this question that you asked, ask your family, does dad's hairline look like a receding shoreline? Does grandpa's head shine brighter than a lighthouse? Are your uncles hiding under baseball caps? Not because they like sports, but because they lost the genetic hair game. If the answer is yes, my young friend, you may want to start embracing your future, or at least prepare for some strategic intervention.
Ow!
The Norwood Scale is the weather report of the progression of baldness. Right now, you might be a Norwood 2 or Norwood 3, just a slightly receding hairline with some thinning in the crown area. But where are you headed? That's the million-dollar question. And if your family history is packed with Norwood 5s, Norwood 6, or even Norwood 7s, then you're probably looking at a more advanced, more extensive pattern over time. The key is time. Baldness is like aging. It happens gradually but surely. At 22, your hormones are still in an overdrive, and your hair follicles are in a battle with DHT, dihydrotestosterone, the arch enemy of every follicle that you have now that you have the baldness gene. But how far this battle will go depends upon factors beyond our control. This is where patience, or lack thereof, has a big role to play. If I were to get $1 for every young male who asked me, how many grafts will I need to fix my baldness forever, I'd be retired in a yacht in Maldives by now. Such a commonly asked question. But the truth is, for extensive baldness, I just cannot predict graft requirements until you're around 25 to 27. Why? Because your hair loss is still an evolving saga. Think of this like building a house on shifting sand. You can't build the foundation properly unless the ground settles. If we rush into a hair transplant now and your baldness were to progress aggressively in the next few years, you'll end up with an unnatural, isolated island of hair surrounded by barren scalp. And trust me, the hair island look has never been in vogue. Baldness isn't genetic. As I covered in this video, your lifestyle is a silent accomplice. If you're living life in the fast lane, poor diet, high stress, lack of sleep, smoking, you're practically handing your hair an eviction notice. Now let's talk about statistics, about numbers. Chronic stress spikes cortisol levels, and this fast tracks hair shedding. Ever noticed how type A personalities, high achievers, go from full heads of hair to near bald in just a few years? That's stress doing its worst. And poor nutrition deprives your follicles of much needed essential nutrients. A diet filled with processed junk is like fueling a Ferrari with cheap gas. Breakdown is inevitable. And then living in a polluted city like Delhi accelerates oxidative stress in the scalp, making your hair loss even worse. The takeaway? While you can't change your genes, you can definitely slow down their effect with a healthy lifestyle. Now brace yourself for some unsettling news. Every generation is balder than the last. If your grandfather was Norwood 4, your father is likely a Norwood 5 or 6. And you, my friend, may find yourself creeping toward a Norwood 7 diffuse pattern alopecia earlier than you ever expected. Why? Because of changing environmental factors, hormonal shifts due to modern diets, and increasing stress levels. We are witnessing a progressive shift in the onset of baldness. What was once a problem of the middle age is now knocking on the doors of men in their early 20s and sometimes of late even in their teens. This is why waiting until 30 to see where things settle isn't always the best idea. By then, you could be in full retreat. Now that I have crushed your dreams, of a guaranteed head full of hair at 50, let's talk about what you can do. The battle is not completely lost yet. Monitor your hair loss progression, track changes over time. Photographic evidence will give you clarity, and also to your doctor. Explore medical treatments. DHT blockers and topical stimulants are scientifically backed solutions to help slow down hair loss. Maintain a healthy lifestyle, and your body and hair will thank you for it. Do consider hair transplantation, but not too early. Not before you're 25, 27. Wait until your hair loss pattern has stabilized before committing to a hair transplant. And mentally prepare yourself. Look, hair loss is a journey, not a destination. Some men will fight tooth and nail to keep the last strand, while others will embrace the shine. Whichever path you choose, remember, your actual worth is not measured by the number of follicles you sport on your head, but by the confidence with which you carry yourself. So my 22-year-old friend, while I may not be able to tell you exactly how bald you'll be or how many grafts you'll need, I can tell you this: hair today, gone tomorrow. But a confident man is always in style. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you like this video. Also let me know what else you would like discussed on this channel. If you have any questions about baldness, about hair loss treatment for men and women, about hair transplants, do drop a comment in the comment section below. But if you want a personalized consultation for your hair transplant, do WhatsApp us your pictures on the numbers above. So have a nice day and God bless you.